My darling Sagittarius, this reading is not about what's coming towards you in 2026. It is about a powerful relationship pattern that you're being asked to heal so love can finally meet you at your level. Let's see what 2026 has in store for you. Watch this full reading to get the juice. Hello, my darling Sagittarius friends. Welcome to Love Alchemy Tarot. My name is Valentina and I'm here to do a love reading for 2026, but this is not going to be just your average love reading. What I'm focusing on in this particular reading is what kind of relationship patterns, subconscious patterns you need to heal, what lessons you need to learn so that you can make 2026 an amazing year for you relationship-wise. And this is going to be all about your energy, your patterns, your healing. If Spirit has something to tell you about who's coming towards you in 2026, and of course we're going to take that message, but this is all about you, and it's about giving you guidance on how you can shift your energy, heal the patterns that are not working for you in relationships, so you can manifest the relationship and love of your dreams. So let's start with an energy check. I'm going to get 3 cards from this Queen of the Moon Oracle deck just to understand what are the themes that are surrounding you this year. What are you supposed to work on? So Spirit, what are the themes energetically? What does need healing? What does need attention for my beautiful Sagittarius friends? Well, a card went on the floor. I'm going to get 2 more and then I'm going to search that one. So what are the themes that are happening in 2023? Okay, we have 3 cards here. Certainly it was worth diving for this card because it is self-love. What a beautiful way to start this reading. So 2026 is all about loving yourself, and then if you do this, if you heal these patterns, if you focus on learning how to love yourself unconditionally no matter what, this pattern is going to bring your relationship life to fruition. So the healing that you need to do and all this learning how to love yourself more is going to show you a new path. It's going to require patience. Look at this card, yeah? So you're going to look at the moon. It's going to take a little while, but look how beautifully similar these 2 cards are. There is a portal opening for you in 2026, but you need to really focus on loving yourself in order to generate this abundance and fruition in your life. What a beautiful reading. I love it. So I'm going to now explore with tarot what else do we need to know about this beautiful energy of new beginnings, of a path into a new version of yourself, and really figuring out what you can do, what proactive action you can take to really create this beautiful future for yourself. So Spirit, tell me, for my beautiful Sagittarius friends, what is it that they need to focus on? What specific areas of their life they need to focus on to learn more self-love, to open this path towards a new version of themselves. Give me 2 more cards, please. Okay, right. Here we go. So we have 4 of Pentacles kind of on the side. I'll take it in upright. The Hierophant and the 9 of Cups. How nice. And then also at the bottom of the deck, the 5 of Pentacles. So I feel that the pattern that you absolutely must focus on this year is, again, the idea, the story that you tell yourself that you are not good enough. Because for me, this is the message of the 5 of Pentacles, is the card that reminds us that there is a part of us that always feels rejected and abandoned and not embraced by the people around us. And when that happens, actually the lesson we need to learn is that we are always loved. We are always enough because we love ourselves, and there is nobody else coming to rescue us. It's just us that needs to do the work. So what I'm seeing here is that you've been holding on to certain things a little bit too tightly. That might be your sense of identity, that might be a certain story that you've been telling yourself. And sometimes it's good to hold on to those things that are dear to us. Sometimes it's good to stay consistent, but other times we really need to elevate to a higher level of consciousness. So the Hierophant is a card of authority, but to me it's also a spiritual, it's a card of spiritual growth. So yes, we can hold on to the parts of ourselves that have served us well in the past, but it's also important for us to embark on a journey of discovery of what else we can do, because awakening and ascension, you know, I love that this card, the path, shows some steps here, a staircase to heaven, literally. And with the Hierophant here, I feel that you need to embark on this journey of developing your spiritual powers, figuring out what is it that you need to learn in terms of spiritual lessons, so that you can truly reach this state of wish fulfillment. So actually Spirit is telling you that happiness is available for you. You can reach nirvana if you like. So the two cards here in the moon deck show this kind of beautiful version of the future here, and also the moon here. So definitely portals are opening for you to ascend into a new level of development that will get you a lot of happiness and joy and wish fulfillment. So now, Spirit, tell me, what is blocking my beautiful Sagittarius friends from reaching this higher state of development? What blockages, what barriers they might have to work on, what patterns they need to heal? Let's see, what do they need to focus on to get to see this path opening for themselves? What do they need to work on? Whew, okay, so we have the bottom of the deck, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So foundations, collaboration, building something together. So I feel that with this card in reverse at the bottom of the deck, maybe you felt it was difficult for you to create a solid foundation. Maybe it was difficult for you to work on building something different for you. So, you know, this card kind of shows a cathedral. This card shows the Pope, right? So I feel that this idea of spiritual development, of you exploring areas of life, of spirituality that maybe you've not done before, is something that is necessary. And Spirit is telling you that you will be victorious, that this path that is opening for you is going to lead you to recognition, to success, to being seen and heard and celebrated and recognized. So really, I feel that the real deep message that this reading is giving us is that the moment you start loving yourself and appreciating yourself and giving yourself the rewards and appreciation that you desire, you will also start to see it in others, because of course outside is a reflection of the inside of ourselves. So our energy, our beliefs are literally manifesting the reality around us. And you also have the Page of Cups, which could represent a new beginning in love. It could represent the energy of someone coming towards you. But because it's in the barriers and block position, I feel that what you've had in the past and what you need to work on maybe has been a pattern whereby when people were giving you appreciation and love, it always felt kind of immature. It kind of felt that there was a lack of commitment. This card is right under the Hierophant, which is a card of commitment. So I feel that maybe one pattern that you need to heal in this new year coming up is really to believe that you can have the king, that you can truly receive all the love, the most powerful type of love, not just this immature in and out type of love that is just there to give you recognition and make you feel desired, but also the kind of love that makes you feel valued, not just desired and important. And here you have the Tower in reverse, which is a beautiful way for the universe to tell you that shifts are happening, things are changing in your life. however the universe is being kind to you. It is actually giving you the chance to create this change consciously, to proactively start this development process without really having to throw yourself out because everything is on fire, right? So the image of the tower in Rider-Waite Tarot shows people throwing themselves out of a burning building. So I think the message here is you've got another chance. 2026 is another chance for you to approach your spiritual development with calm, with a good strategy, focusing on what you really want to grow, what areas of yourself, what parts of yourself have not yet been embraced and loved. And if you do this work, this particular work will come to fruition and will lead you to recognition, to wish fulfillment, and to receiving more and more love. This is so beautiful. So I'm now going to get some cards of advice. What should my beautiful Sagittarius friends focus on? What action should they take? What is the advice in terms of how can they open this pathway to beauty and love and fruition? What can they do? Knight of Pentacles and Four of Wands in reverse, and one more. What should they focus on? What is the advice? What is the advice here, Spirit? Okay. Bottom of the deck energy, Six of Pentacles upright. So what you should focus on is in creating more balance in your life, in reciprocity. So if you want people to give you more love, the kind of King of Cups rather than the Page of Cups type of energy, you need to also give it to them first. So I work with a lot of people who want to have more commitment in their relationship. However, they doubt that they are truly ready for a committed relationship. And as I was saying, the outside reflects the inside belief systems. So here, the universe, Spirit is telling you to go slow, to focus on creating a stable foundation. The Knight of Pentacles is a very stable energy. So embody this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Start this slow. The Tower tells you you don't need to rush. Things are not going to start falling apart around you. You can really take your time. Maybe the ultimate goal right now this year is not really commitment, but there is this potential here for you to create stability. So maybe right now, especially if the relationships that you're seeking tend to have this immature quality of the Page of Cups, then maybe these relationships, while you're working on this self-love, it's possible that 2026 is not going to be the year where you're going to truly find the committed relationship that you're looking for. But what I love is that in this particular line, we have the Hierophant, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So I see this kind of imagery that says, you know, you need to commit to yourself, to your path, to your development, to filling your own cup, and taking the time to really complete this cycle and heal these wounds. The Ten of Wands says that you have carried a lot of pain with you, a lot of burdens, and things have been difficult. But right now, with the patience that the universe is advising, and really starting to see yourself as a different person, you're going to be able to heal this pattern, this cycle, and to end the difficult challenges that maybe you faced recently. So Spirit, tell me what is now, oops, I want to see what this card is because I didn't even ask the question. Wow, look at this, the Wheel, right? So Spirit really wanted to tell you that it's got you. The Wheel says, me, Spirit, see, Pharaoh, I've got this. So no matter what is happening, I take care of you, I'm protecting you, everything is happening in your favor, everything is happening exactly as it should be. So rest assured that all this commitment, all this work that you do will lead you to the outcome that you desire. So Spirit, what is this potential outcome that my beautiful Sagittarius are looking forward to, are working towards? What is the goal? What is the final vision for them in 2026? What could they achieve? Ooh, Eight of Wands, action. And this card kind of turned because I clicked it. I turned it myself. The Queen of Wands. I love this for you, my darling Sagittarius. In this year, the universe is going to accelerate. The transition is going to make you feel loved and appreciated, because the Queen of Wands is the flirty queen. She is hot, she knows it, she's got the power, she has chemistry, she makes everyone fall in love with her. So definitely you have this power. Once you do this healing, once you stay committed to yourself, things are going to start moving really, really fast. But rest assured, they are moving exactly as they should be. So I'd like to get a few more cards to understand what are those things that my beautiful Sagittarius friends need to address. What must be healed in this year? Oops. What must be addressed? What should they focus on? Which area of their life requires most attention, Spirit, please? All right, one card, Strength in reverse, and the Lovers. Okay, one more. The Lovers is also a card of self-love, and you have three major arcanas in the areas that you need to focus on, and you have the King of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So with this, I feel that, like I was saying to you, you are focusing, or you are attracting immature love, like love that is not really committed, that is not able to give you that sort of happily ever after that you're desiring. The King of Cups, however, is that sort of highest form of love. So right now, what is potentially happening for you is maybe you don't quite believe that this love is available to you, that you can truly meet somebody who's gonna love you as you desire and you deserve. And I think that this is making you feel very disempowered. You don't think you have the capacity to face the world and relationships and dating in the same way, because maybe you're struggling to believe this. And of course, with the Lovers and self-love, the Lovers, of course, is in broad terms a card that speaks of soulmates and divine connections and so on. But for me, it's also a card of ultimate union with yourself. That is the ultimate spiritual growth that enables you to fully embrace yourself. Because when you truly love and accept yourself as if you were your divine counterpart, because we are, then things are going to start shifting. This path will open, and really all you need to do is look at things from a different perspective. So the Hangman in reverse really encourages you to look at your life, to look at everything that is surrounding you from a different point of view. Because if you really do that, you will see that every part of you deserves to be loved, that our shadows are actually our best friends. The shadows are teaching us where we need to focus our healing, where we need to focus on our attention. So any part of you that you do not like very much, that you think is not going to be liked by others, I encourage you to have a conversation with that part of yourself and understand, what is it trying to tell you? What is it there to teach you, that you can focus on that to learn the lesson. So my darlings, if you don't know how to start this healing process, because I know it can be very overwhelming, if you've been running in the same pattern and hoping that it will get better naturally, I just want to encourage you to read the description of this video, because I am offering in the month of January free relationship diagnostic sessions. And it doesn't matter if you're single or you have a partner or you've just broken up. We're going to look in those sessions at what your relationship life needs more of, what can you change, what patterns required shifting, and then I can tell you more about the reset method that I created, which allows you to shift out of these negative energies, learn your lessons, learn self-love really, really quickly. So if any of this resonated with you, then please comment below. Let me know what exactly you feel was the most relevant message for you, and what is your commitment to yourself in 2026. Subscribe if you want to enter my January draw, where I offer 3 personal readings, and read the messages below in the description if you want to find out more about what you can do to heal these patterns. And I wish you an amazing, beautiful, creative, and hot, like in chemistry hot, 2026.